Yeah, so the last few years of the IPL, I had blurred vision in my right eye. I had a retinal detachment and was pretty close to completely being detached, which means you would be blind in one eye. I obviously grew up here. That's where I feel time stand still for a little while. I think I connected with every single coach throughout my career. Very hardly ever fought with any of them.
Should have tried it, it was fine.
I wish I had the guts to sort of really take the game on in Test cricket. I was way too conservative. Immediately just felt at home, felt backed, and that's what I didn't feel at Delhi. No one's fault, possibly my own insecurities. I'm not the man to make those calls, and I'm glad I'm not the guy to do so, but just needs a bit of a shake-up.
Welcome back to The Switch, everybody. It gives me great pleasure to welcome AB de Villiers to the Jumeirah Royal Tanda Club here in South Africa. We're in your neck of the woods. This sun is different. Huh?
It's hot today. It's beautiful. What a great day to be out here.
Africa is a special place.
Absolutely. I obviously grew up here, so the northern parts of South Africa is a special place in my heart. Just connecting with the bushvelds and the animals and the beautiful nature we have here.
What would you say your favourite experience is? I mean, I know you like spending a bit of time at the coast, but you're like up in the Highveld. We're in the bush at the moment. This is Big Five. There could be a lion, a leopard. There could be anything around any corner now. What's an experience?
Definitely in the bushveld up north.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a share in a farm about an hour and a half's drive from Pretoria.
Okay.
We don't have everything on it, but close to it. We don't have rhinos, for instance, an elephant, which is tough to manage on a smaller game farm. So without me having to explain, you can't really carry 10 elephants there. They will absolutely wreck the trees. But that's my ideal week or weekend with a family, is just to go there, connect with nature. Cell phones are off for the weekend. You and nature and family. But that's where I feel at home, and that's where I feel time stand still for a little while.
Yeah, it's amazing. It does that for everybody. One thing that stands out for me is you're an unbelievable mech. Sometimes I actually feel fitter now than when I play, because you can actually dedicate time to yourself. Whereas when you're on the road, it's hotel, aeroplane, runs, batting, trying to bat. Then you got to go, then you got to feed, then in a team meeting.
Absolutely no doubt about it. There's no time to really completely look after yourself, physically, mentally. I found that throughout the IPL, often halfway through the tournament, feeling a bit drained, because I can't really touch base with myself. And that is physically and mentally. So now there's definitely more of a routine. I understand my body a bit better, I think. I won't say I'm a 10 out of 10 Nick yet, but I'm getting there. I have a plan. But it's not about how you look. It's more about how you feel and how you can move. And I feel that I play a lot of paddle. And funny enough, that's actually where I got injured before the WCL tournament. I strained a little hammy.
So everybody gets injured playing paddle.
It's a great one, because I don't like losing in paddle, and we play these 90-minute games with 3 sets, so there's nowhere to hide really, and it's highly competitive matches against.
Have you got a partner who's your guy?
I jump around. All former tennis players, some of them Davis Cup players, played against Federer back in the day, one of the guys.
Proper players.
Proper players, so ideal way to sort of do a bit of cardio, and then I just understand in the gym what to do these days and what worked for me, what makes me agile.
Yeah.
So that's the way forward for me.
A young AB de Villiers, from everything you read, everything I've spoken to you about, all the interviews you've done, you could have chosen any sport. You're one of those guys that we hate. One of those guys that could just literally choose anything. They talk scratch handicap, incredible at tennis, loved all your ball sports, brilliant at rugby, brilliant at cricket. You chose cricket. Why cricket?
Team sport. I think I got a proper taste of that. The school I attended to, very much focused on team sports, at least in those days, early 2000s. I got a taste of that. 1,200 boys chanting your name, singing songs while you're playing rugby.
Yes.
Also cricket, great support.
Yeah.
And I never looked back from there. But
sport's televised in South Africa now, right?
Yeah.
So rugby's televised every weekend.
Exactly.
So it's a big thing. Like, there's not many countries in the world where, like you're saying, people shouting your name at schoolboy level. You're a bit of a cult figure at school. You can become in this country.
No, the level of, the quality of sports at school level is absolutely incredible in South Africa. And that's our foundation. But tennis was definitely my strongest game growing up.
You love your tennis.
I love it. To make a decision around the age of 11, 12, where there was an opportunity to go to the States. And I mean, I was nowhere near mature enough for that. I made my debut for the Proteas when I was 20 and I wasn't even ready for that. So imagine me having to go to the States at the age of 11, 12, mommy's boy, youngest in the family.
Yeah.
There was just no way. I think I would have fought my way in to, I don't know, some kind of level there. But
What did mum and dad say? Was it your decision or was it a little bit of their decision?
no, it was a family decision. It's just, I mean, I don't think it was ever that serious. When I speak to my mom, she was like, she was really hoping I would go.
Oh, really?
She's the tennis lover in the family, and she was also my coach more often than not. I had a couple of other coaches as well, the Sullivan family, who taught me a lot about the game. But yeah, I think we just made that decision together. I knew I wasn't ready for something like that.
In tennis, who would you be?
Djokovic, I would say,
Novak.
fast feet.
Novak.
Wouldn't give any points away. Strong forehand, strong serve. Backhand wasn't my strength, but I knew what I was doing with it. I could place it in right areas. And yeah,
There we go,
I mean,
Novak. You've got one of the greatest that have ever played the game. If he was a tennis player, he wanted to be you.
Jocko, always. I love the way he plays the game. I like his sense of humour afterwards. I like how he acknowledges the opponent.
amazing.
Whether he wins or loses, he always gets the crowd going sometimes.
He's got 24 Grand Slams. The dude is the dude.
Best of all time.
To move from a thorn here. You get taken by those things,
In
and
Africa.
I'm back there, and I'm asking no more questions. Youngest in the family, competitive in the family.
Insanely competitive.
I had three brothers,
Yeah.
and they talk Ashes cricket. They talk all sorts of cricket. I go, there was nothing more competitive in my life than playing in the back garden with my brothers. It was kill or be killed.
I always tell that story to some of my friends when I faced McGrath and Warren and them in 2006 for the first time away from home. But I'll never forget facing my first ball to Pidge, and I pulled him for 4 and I went like, is that it? Without being arrogant, but of course. But why I mentioned that is I remember my backyard days with my brothers in the courtyard and backyard. We rolled pitches, and I mean, I felt my life was threatened at times in the
100%.
backyard. So
Kill or
now
be killed.
facing Pidge and him staring at me, I was like, okay, I'm
my
honestly
brother,
not scared, but I have a lot of respect for you, but I didn't feel that vibe. But yeah, I grew up in an incredible environment. A lot of love in the family, but very competitive.
Yeah.
Taught me respect, to be humble. I think I connected with every single coach throughout my career. Very hardly ever fought with any of them or argued.
You should have tried it. It was fun.
I found it very entertaining following your your relationships with your coaches over the years.
We've got a. I'm just coming up here to one of the big five. Got a little bit of Buffalo action.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to talk about impact in sport or in the team. If this guy could have an impact in this team on this bucky if he gets going.
He looks a little
He's
bit
interested
itchy.
in us. Yeah.
Little bit of a smell there.
Grass stuck to his nose.
They're big animals, eh?
Yeah.
Hard for a lion to take one of those guys.
It's an old bull, though. Dangerous. Might have the rest of the herd, yeah.
Maybe somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those guys that you lean on and they give you the real story that you sometimes need because you can be caught up in your own
Yeah.
drama.
Yeah, that's where things started changing. I worked with Callis in 2007. I was